We're gonna take a deep dive into everything packaging, from creation and strategy all the way to having a retail-ready product. I'm here with two of our strategic partners from Versatile Packagers.
I'm Bob Vanderway, Executive Director.
And I'm Rick Shave, Executive Director.
Versatile Packagers have 5 locations across the United States. They have over 1,000 team members amongst all these locations. They have been in business over 31 years. Tell me a little bit about Versatile, what you guys do, what a co-packer is, and why people even need to know what it is in business.
We actually just package the product for people. We get it retail ready or club store ready or e-commerce ready, but we're basically working with someone to help them develop their packaging, to package the product and then get it out into the market for them.
And really what you guys have done for us is really help consult us with package strategy. So when we first started Bug Bite Thing, I was packaging them in little bubble mailers and envelopes, and I was shipping everyone out with a printed instruction sheet, rubber band to it. What would you want the entrepreneurial community, people that are just getting started and maybe have gained some traction, where they're starting to gain momentum and it's become too much to juggle to hand pack orders and run and operate the business? What advice would you give them?
You want to find somebody that wants to grow with you. There's a lot of contract packagers out there, oh, we're not going to touch anything for under 100,000. You want that person that's going to develop that honest relationship with you. Even when you guys first came, are we 10,000 pieces? You know, if you were 10,000 pieces, hey, why don't you buy from this company, buy these materials, you do that yourself, get started.
Right.
When you get to this point, let's talk. I want to help you develop. And by the way, what you did is not going to be lost because we're going to develop around that.
Right.
So you really want that partnership to be able to help you, guide you, even if they're not ready for you yet.
Absolutely. And like you said, scale. We started small scale with you guys, and we've added equipment, we've added products, we've added procedure, different variations of packaging based off the demand, retail stores. So it's very, very important.
Yeah.
I went to a package that I did myself, and as the volume increased, I realized very quickly, I can't hand pack all the suction tools and ship them and deal with all these other areas of the business. So I didn't know what a co-packer was until we started that journey. And I realized very quickly how much of an ally they can be, especially with strategy, scaling your brand, helping with costs, if you find the right partner.
It's one of my passions is helping you develop that. If I get to pick up a package and there's 2 of them, they're both identical, there's nothing wrong with the product, but one of them is dead in corners, I'm gonna pick the nicer package.
Absolutely.
Even though I'm ripping it apart.
Right.
I still want something nice when I grabbed it and what I paid for. So we want to make sure that, first of all, we have a good retail ready package, something that's going to be sturdy. And so we'll ask you those questions because of the experience that we've had with, you know, the big Fortune 500 companies and things, just like in this product here is that we've got a full face blister on here to protect the edges. The other thing is always asking, hey, do you have any other products? What can we utilize the same tooling for, so that we can maybe package more than one item for you.
Right.
And because
Talk about this, because
Yeah.
you did it for us. They strategized with us. We figured out the best way to launch our new tick remover tool, where we can utilize the same packaging and get creative to save costs. So
this new package here will actually be in the same size and utilizing the same pieces of equipment that we're utilizing in this. And what that means is this is a clamshell that runs 10 or 12 pieces a minute by hand, and this is a machine that's going to be running 40 pieces a minute. So thus bringing down the cost of putting the packages together. So.
in addition to that, you guys have a clean room. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because certain products, like our product, we're a medical product, and we want to make sure our product's sanitary. There's no smudges on it. It's going on people's skin. So we want to make sure from when the product's manufactured to package to the consumer that the product stays sanitary, clean, and ready to be used.
Yeah, you know, we do hold the SQF certifications in our facility. We're FDA approved. We also have medical device licensing so that we're able to handle those type of products. And those rooms are, as you've seen before, is you know, we're wearing hair nets. We have sanitary requirements for each employee to go into those rooms. and there's certain procedures in those rooms that we have to hold to keep those rooms clean as well. So
Right.
a lot of different things go into what your packaging is, and a lot starts with what are you repackaging. How
And
do
you guys are so versatile.
Right.
You do a bunch of things,
That's
right?
right.
And that's why finding the right partner is important, because people who started from their garage, and as they scale and they hit these different chapters in business, it's important to find the most strategic partners you can to loop in that have your best interests, that are looking for long-term partnerships, because you know at the end of the day, the more successful we are, the more successful you guys are going to be, because we can continue the momentum and add more products under our brand and things like that.
There's a lot of contract packaging companies out there that's yes sir, yes.
They'll do what you say, and they don't advise you any more than that. And I would always encourage people to find a strategic partner when you're dealing with your packaging, you're sourcing your materials, because you have to get creative, especially when you grow a business and you have a media hit or something happens where you need to have a quick rush. You want those relationships to be established so you can continue to grow.
Absolutely.
What are some good questions entrepreneurs can ask contract packagers when they're going to source and get information?
You know, I would say that you want somebody that, first of all, says they'll help you develop. I think that's the first thing. If you're not getting that, if it's just a yes sir, no sir type situation, I think you're out right off the bat, because there's going to be things that come across, whether it's UPC barcoding or whatever the case may be, that you're going to need guidance. And if they're not willing to give you that guidance at the very beginning, I think that's the
Or
first
they
thing.
don't know it, right? And they might not be the right strategic partner for you, because like you guys, it comes second nature. So if we bring an idea or concept that we're seeing on our side, and you guys are seeing it from your experience on the other side, hey, let me guide you, or let me give you some insight from some other brands we're working with on that situation. It really brings the two strategies together to come up with a better solution.
And I think another key point is inventory management solutions. Find out what your vendor, what your co-packer is using to manage your inventory. Your inventory is your asset, it's your money. Make sure that you have visibility to that inventory, that you know what you have so you can order ahead on what you need. So I think
Absolutely.
that's